Hello, my lovelies. So I'm back again. I just filmed my Disney figure Lego an opening, and as you can see, they're like right here chilling with Audrey, my homegirl. And now I'm gonna switch gears and talk about well, you guys seem to really, or well, I don't know, some people on YouTube seem to really like my video about my coloring books, and I ordered another one. And I talked about one that I had. It's called The Time Chamber, and it's by Daria Song, and it says a magical story and coloring book. And I really like that idea in coloring books, that it's a storybook and a coloring book. And I've been searching around for ones like that, and I found out that there was a first one that she did to this, and I ordered it in the mail, and it finally came. So I'm gonna open it on camera for you guys and give my first reaction, I guess, to that, if I can open it, because it's like, I don't want to show you like my address, but it's like all in this like packaging, but I can like feel that it's like right here. I don't know. So I'm probably just gonna like cut this with my scissors. Ugh, it's kind of hard. Ah, that's what she said. Okay. Things are happening. This is a struggle. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. Oh, it's a package within a package, yo. I'm just gonna throw that on the ground. Oh, look! Happy bag. That's cool. To open here along perf. Cool, cool. Where? Is there something? Oh, that was a nifty little thing. Oh, it's just as pretty as that one. So right off the bat, the first one that I have, the time chamber, it's got some gold, or like rose goldy bronze, detailing on it. And I really love that when I picked this up. It was actually, I got this one at TJ Maxx on sale. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but this coloring book is originally $15.99, and I definitely got it at a discount, maybe like $7.99 or something like that. And so I was pretty excited to get it, especially since it's by a Korean artist. I really like that. I like Asian culture and that kind of thing overall. And so I wanted the first one when I found out that there was a first one, especially since it's also a story. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about these today. So I guess I'll do them in order. So the one that I just opened is called The Time Garden by Daria Song. It also says A Magical Journey and Coloring Book. And it's got a sleeve on it. And without the sleeve, well, the sleeve, it looks like this. And the back is just beautiful. And I'll read you what the back says. The back says, The Time Garden will sweep you away into a whimsical cuckoo clock-inspired world, created in intricate pen and ink by Korean artist Daria Song. Journey through the doors of the clock into an inky inner workings to discover a magical land of clock gears, rooftops, starry skies, and giant flying owls, all ready for you to customize with whatever colors you can dream up. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. When the clock strikes midnight, you'll wonder, what is all the dream? What is all a dream? And this one is also $15.99 USA. So yeah, the back has a beautiful cuckoo clock, obviously, as you had seen. And without the sleeve, oh, the inside of the sleeve is also starry and beautiful. My brother's coming down the stairs. Without it, it's a fairy. That's what these are about. It's about a fairy. And I'll read you like the first passage in one of the books so that you have an idea of that. Just because that's really what sparked my interest. It looks like that without the sleeve, this is actually more of a grayish color. hmm Okay. And then, and it has a to and from on the inside. And the reason I get these is because I really think it'd be cool for like my future children, that kind of thing, to have something that's, really personalized for them from, their parents. So that kind of thing. Oh, that's really cool. On the inside of this, this is the first time obviously that I've seen this, but it says Cuckoo Clock's user manual. Thank you for purchasing our German Black Forest cuckoo clock. Please handle the cuckoo clock with care. 2. Hang the clock on a strong nail secure in a wall at a slight upward angle. Do not open any parts of the clock. The company does not take responsibility for anything that may happen afterward. Ooh. 4. Once opened, be careful not to disturb anything, ... or anyone. 5. Beware when the clock strikes midnight. 6. Enjoy. It says, this piece is the star of our collection and designed for the most discerning connoisseur. And then it's got like, the make and model of like the cuckoo clock. So that's really intricate. They went into that much detail. So the story starts, and I'm just going to read you. I guess I'll read you like the first page. It says, "There once was a little girl who had a boundless imagination, and exploring was one of her favorite things to do. Every object in the house that caught her eye had a brilliant story of its own. One day, the little girl's father brought home an antique cuckoo clock from Germany. The girl was captivated by the strange and exotic new clock. She could not understand how it worked without batteries or any kind of electric power. She was curious that she decided to give it a closer look that night after her parents went to bed, and she had had the whole house to herself. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. When the clock struck its final cuckoo at midnight, she climbed up the wall to take a closer look and was surprised to find a strange, red-haired little fairy inside, winding up the clockwork. The girl cried out in surprise and fell flat on her back. And that's what intrigued me with the first book, was that there's a little redheaded fairy inside of the clock, inside of the time chamber, like the clock still. So that's what intrigued me, and I thought it was really cool that they kept the fairy from the first book and used the same fairy basically. And I plan to do that in both books, is color them the same. So I think that's pretty cool. The artwork in this one is really interesting. So it kind of goes into detail on that, how she's looking, at the clock. She's looking at it. And then she's going to peek in the clock. And the chairs are really intricate. My brother went away. I think that's just so cool. Really detailed. Yeah, and then it switches as if she is actually peering inside of a door. And she's going inside of it. And her hair changes, actually. And then there's the fairy. Very seldomly do you see the fairy's face a lot of the time. I'm not going to show you all of the pictures because I really recommend you getting these books and looking at them on your own. The art in these are beautiful. And it really tells a story. Like, it looks like she's really chasing after the fairy. And the art is just amazing. Daria Song did an amazing job in this. There's a lot of landscaping in this one as well. And this one doesn't look like it has as much story. So this one looks like it has more of an imagination angle as well, which is really interesting because in the beginning it tells you about how the girl has such a big imagination. And I guess you could take a spin on that. Oh, look at this one. Oh, there's the little girl. So the little girl is over here eating. She's eating. And then there's the fairy. Like I said, you rarely see her face, which I think is very interesting because you can kind of like imagine that by yourself as well. And it just takes you through her world. And a lot of the places, like this is called Daria's Old Book and Prints, like the place in this book. So she uses her name in a lot of this, and she claims a lot of like Daria's kitchen. So she claims a lot of these like as her own, and I really love this one. Oh, I'm really excited that I got this one, and I have not touched the other one. I have not colored in it at all because I've been so excited about getting this one. Oh, these look like paper lanterns. So beautiful. So pretty. So pretty. This one's very intricate. Oh, there's an owl. Oh, towards the end of the book, there's a little more of the story. It's really cool though that and then at the end of the books, there's like a visual index. It's kind of like you look and seek for it as well. They have that in the time chamber as well. So, and like I said, I'm not going to go into everything, so I'm going to put the sleeve back on this one, and I'll talk more about the time chamber. Just want to put the sleeve back on this one. The sleeves are just so beautiful on these books, in all honesty. I'm so excited that I bought that one. So the other one is the time chamber, which you guys have heard me. You can hear my cat. She's going crazy down there. Have heard me talk briefly about in my coloring book video. So. Also by Daria Song, obviously. And on the back of this one says, when a tiny fairy who lives inside a cuckoo clock decides to explore the world outside, she discovers a human realm where everything is immense and magical. Filled with fantastical, intricate pen and ink illustrations by artist Daria Song, the Time Chamber presents a Korean pop art inspired vision of our world made new and ready for coloring. So that's why I purchased this one, because it said right off the bat on. Can you hear her? Can you hear my cat? She's being crazy over there. She's playing. But it said something about the red-haired fairy right away, and I have red hair. You still can't really tell in this light. It just looks brown. But I just think that's super cool. Red hair is just so beautiful to me. So without the sleeve on this one, oh, this one's more of a green color. The inside of it's beautiful. It's flowery pattern all the way around. Oh, and it has a little bit about Daria Song. So it says, Daria Song is an artist from Seoul, Korea, and and the author of The Time Garden, winner of the Kyunghyung Arts Contest. Don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm sorry. Song has a master's degree in fiber arts and has exhibited at numerous galleries and museums in Korea, Singapore, Turkey, and Hong Kong. I'm going to have to look her up because her art is just, it's beautiful. And as you can see, this one is more of a green tint. and I think that's really interesting. And this one, as I said before, is more about the fairy, and she goes out into the world around her, and she takes items with her. She takes things with her, and these are the things she takes with her. And throughout the story, you can spot them in some of. Oh, there's some more. You can spot them in some of the places that she's been. Because I think, like the little girl, when she goes out, yeah, it says, after the little girl went to bed, the fairy stepped out of the door and swung down the clock's chain. And you can see a little bit of the little girl. I think you can see the fairy's face very faintly in this one. So I think that's really cute that this is like really up to your imagination, or at least that's how I perceive it. So I like that idea. I've really flipped through this one a lot, and you can find the items that she brings with her throughout the story a lot of the time, and I find that really interesting. Let's see if I can find an example just to show you. Oh, see? There's one. See, the art is just so intricate. And it looks like Song does that with a lot of her stuff. And that's like the inside sleeve. It's just so beautiful. Oh, there's the goggles. Or binoculars. That's what they are. They're not binoculars, not goggles. And this just, it's just so beautiful. There's keys. And the art, she's so good at what she does. Small glances of the fairy's face throughout, like little bits. But never the whole thing, really. I don't think you ever get a full glance of her face. And I find that really interesting, that you don't actually know entirely what she looks like. I just really strike something with me. Um, so yeah, that's what that one's about. And it kind of ends the same as the other one, which I won't tell you, obviously, because it's like, a story. And I don't want to ruin the ending for anybody. But I strongly, strongly suggest that if you guys are interested in coloring books and story-like coloring books, that you look into Daria Song's work, because it's just beautiful and gorgeous in its own. Like, look at this. And I'm not a big person that likes coloring really intricate patterns. That's not really something I like. It's just not, unfortunately. Some people really like it. I'm just putting the sleeve back on, so I'm sorry if that's like bothering anyone right now. But so this is more of a way for me to color and get a story across, which I really like. Obviously, like as an actress, I like stories a lot. I'm just putting them in order here. Me and my OCD. Woo! But yeah, so I would highly suggest Daria Song's books. Oh God, I can't talk. Books and her works, and I will put the names and the titles down below. And I really highly suggest that you guys look these up. And for me, I'll probably use, I don't know, maybe I'll use like mixed media. Maybe I'll use colored pencils and markers. I'm not sure. Probably colored pencils, because I kind of like how that looks more. Like in my Alice in Wonderland book, I used more colored pencils, and I really like how that's turning out. So yeah. I haven't really picked yet, but I'm just so excited about these. This one is beautiful, the art on the front. Oh, it's just so beautiful. They're both so beautiful. I could look at them for days, but I won't, because I should probably finish this video. It's been like almost 20 minutes now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You seem to really like my other coloring book video. So I wanted to get this one up as soon as I got this in the mail. I got this a couple days ago, but you know, just been so busy. So I hope my lovelies liked this video. And if you did, feel free to subscribe below. And I do videos pretty often. And you can also follow me on my other social media links and stuff like that, which I will link below. And I'll have probably some links to these coloring books down below too. So I hope you guys like this video, and I know I'm really going to enjoy coloring these. So I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!